Going to sleep and dreaming of gold dancing around. Waking up the next morning with visions of gold still in my head. The sun pushes through those trees and it's time for me to start another day. As I wash up, I'm still thinking of the gold from the day before and the possibilities of the day ahead. With gold this course, with quartz within, it sure hasn't traveled very far at all.
Well, good morning. A little chilly this morning. One thing about this time of season, cold at night, still fairly warm in the day. So it's just kind of borderlining on, should I break out the Long Johns or not? Nice and warm in the day, but it might be a little too warm with Long Johns on. Yeah, I got my coffee made. Got the furnace on. We're in the high banker there fairly late last night. So we'll clean that up this morning. See what we got. And then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get rid of these big boulders. Or at least get some material moving. Drop in behind them. At any rate, we gotta figure out how to work around them. I'm hoping the bigger gold's gonna be on the bottom there. But yeah, I'm just gonna warm up first, enjoy my coffee. Then we'll get this high banker cleaned up. Hopefully there's some nice sized flake in there. Thank you. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Yeah, this one hasn't left my side the last few days. You learn your lesson. It's time to go home. It's time to go.
Still finding some really nice coarse golds, but not as much. The last night's shift was a little rough, and we ran quite a bit of overburden.
Well, today's going to be one of them fun days. I'm going to scrape everything I can underneath this boulder and pull it out. And I'll make a pile over here. Just prop it up with a couple of rocks so it don't roll down on my hand. Yeah, get every bit I can underneath here. Then a guy can start throwing these boulders back in here and make a pile. Keep working his way through here. Gotta strip off some more overburden. We'll de-rock this and we'll get a big bulk pile going of gravel to run through the high banker. Yeah, we'll get every little bit of this we can. It's pretty wedged up against this rock in here. Well, it should be fairly safe. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it could be a little nugget down in here. Yeah, we'll keep carving this out. We'll get this cleaned out as good as we can. Be careful with this, could be precious. My precious could be waiting in there for me.
Well, we got that little stockpile of dirt. Got this cleaned out. As good as I'm gonna get it. I don't want to get too carried away. Hand ever gets stuck down in there, guy'd be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Now we can work on this backside. Start de-rocking all this. And try to get down in the backside of this boulder here. Yeah, a lot of work to go yet. Well, we just gotta walk this boulder out of here. Easier said than done, though. Oh, it's gonna be one of these. One of these. Oh, she's heavy. She's a heavy one. When moving large rocks in tight quarters, one should really look at all angles because there's no room for any errors. It's all about leverage, positioning rocks, using the things around you. We'll slowly wiggle this bad boy out of the way. See what kind of gold's down underneath this backside. I always tend to use the things around me, and lots of times I'll help myself out by using small rocks to prop under large ones to get the proper angles. It's because of the heavy back end, a little bit of a dip in here. Whew. Making me work for my money, this one. Throwing smaller rocks in behind this one will help lift this rock to the proper angle so a guy doesn't have to deadlift this all on his own, and gravity will help you out in the end. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Whew. Just need you to tip over the edge. Go bye-bye. Oh, baby. Beautiful. Now we can get back to some de-rocking.
Okay, now I'll keep all this material on this side of the boulder. Just throw spare rock and stuff over here. Once we get down the back side, hopefully we don't run into too many more of these bad boys. Yeah, then I gotta be able to get the back side of this boulder, all the bottom, clean out the back side of this like we did the front, and just leave this here. You don't even need to move it, you know. And if I did miss a nugget under there, what I don't know, don't hurt me, so we just keep pushing our way through here. Yeah, I'll get to de-rocking, and we'll get a bulk pile of gravel going here for a run of the high banker.
Well, this site is looking really nice. I'm running the high banker for most of the day. It's time to shut down for a final cleanup. Well, we got to the back side of that boulder. Only trouble being, looks like this river is still dropping down. Another big boulder underneath, big flat one. Yeah, it should be interesting. Only way we're gonna get at that is we're gonna have to keep working our way over here, keep trenching this out, and then see what we find on our way across. Yeah, this is turning out to be quite the project. Lots of big boulders. Yeah, we'll do a clean up here and see what we found in behind this rock. Still not down on the bottom yet, but there should be some kind of gold that was around all that large rock and in this hole. Yeah, you never know until you pan it out. These golds are sure looking great, that's for sure. But look at the layers in the hole. The colors in here are telling me we're in the zone where most of the heavies will lay, and we're just getting into the golds. The color to the gravels in this hole is due to the black sands and a black-red iron powder look to it. And we're not even anywhere near the bottom of this old river where most of the golds should be laying.
Ready to go home? Let's go. Never mind, let's go.
Well, time for me to head out and get reorganized and supplied. Think about the work that's been done and needs to be. On my way out, I looked up an old logging road and couldn't believe my eyes. A lynx in the woods is a very rare sight indeed, and still can't believe I was allowed to walk up. They're a very shy animal. Just as I thought, it couldn't get any better. A little one shows up on the scene. Well, I really couldn't believe it, and then another. This is turning out to be a great day indeed. Well, I sat back in the grass and watched the cubs play, even though that mother did give me the eye once in a while. They all seemed to be quite relaxed and just going about their day. I've always had a bit of a way with nature, even as a child. They're a great judge of character, and they always seem to be very calm and relaxed around me. These little fellas blended so well into that grass, I didn't even realize that there was three. What a great family photo. It's quite a cool feeling to know critters like these are roaming around my claims. When you hear things in the bush, sometimes your imagination gets the better of you when it's just a couple little fellas like these. Well, playtime's over, and the mother decides it's time to head off into the bush and show her kits how the world works. There's some bigger ones on that side. Can you reach it? Right above you.
Good enough?
Walking down the trails into the bush has always been my favorite part. As the guys walking and exploring, you just never know what's around the next corner. It's always a little exciting to me. It's gonna burn you doing it like that. Hold it sideways.
Like this?
Oh, so the flame ain't gonna come up. The flame's gonna go straight up to your finger if your finger's not there.
Like that?
I'm gonna light it a little bit more.
I'll light it in a different way.
Which is here ain't gonna burn, it's wet. You gotta get the birch vet, Josh.
Come on. There we go. First move. If it burns out. Alright.
Oh, now fire travels up.
Show off. A little hotter. I was gonna say your knuckles are gonna burn.
There. Should have some thinner pieces out front.
Not a lighter explodes.
It's always harder to light a fire when the bush is wet.
Yeah.
Let's get the birch bark going though, it'll keep on going. And now you got your fire going, we gotta go haul firewood.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Firewood pile first, mining later.
I can hear the mine.
Put it by the firewood pile. Yeah, make a man out of him yet.
Every time I bring this young fella out, I usually have everything preset and laid out. But I think it's high time he starts doing a hard day's work and earning the reward at the end. There's nothing better than spending time in the woods. I still remember all the days out with my father. They're probably my best memories, and I'm sure as he grows up looking back, he'll remember all the good times as he moves forward.
Caution for that again.
Alright, good piece.
Yeah. That was Ow. This is grip.
God, I should be able to carry 4 of them.
Really, Kia? You can get some wood too, you know. Come on. Alright, Kia's bringing a stick for you.
This one's light.
Oh, they're all light. Nice and dry. Maybe I'll go have a coffee while you do this.
Oh.
Yeah. I fell it and bucked it up. You can haul it.
That's the fun and easy job.
Come on, you gotta put it on the pile.
What? You have an easy job.
Build some muscles up on you.
Yeah. Lazy bones.
I'm an old man. Yeah, kind of reminds me of the days when I was a kid. I'd be hauling firewood and my dad would be sitting there having a cigarette and coffee. Builds character. A little bit of muscle don't hurt.
Oh, that helps.
I'll carry one at a time.
You think that's enough?
Oh no, we need to get more. Come on. Get it all out here, then it's done.
Power force.
Be a kitty. Come on, we got all day. Gotta get some mining done. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, maybe I'll go help.
Biggest.
Let's put that there. Let's put it over there.
What?
Hands. There.
This could be a school.
Is that for cannon?
Yeah.
Think you're into chocolate bar?
Alright. Oh, they're my backpack. Why not? For pepper?
I'll do this. Take all these rocks, throw them over there.
Pepper.
Yo, Kia. Yo.
Oh, hard job.
strip off all the overburden.
On here? Too?
All them.
So we're gonna make it wider more this area, right?
Yeah,
Up
we're gonna
to.
trench it this way, and we're gonna widen it out here. So this is the low point here. So then we're gonna drop a big hole down here. Hopefully the big gold's down under.
And then we can work our way going down.
Yeah.
Take off all this. Okay. Ow. My finger.
We'll roll it. You can't lift it.
Huh?
Roll it if you can't lift
It's
it.
flat, I can't roll it.
There you can, you flip it.
Oh. Too hard. Oh. Why is it still stuck?
Well, it's a big one, you better get chopping. Some muscle into her.
I don't know how hard this is. It's green. Oh. Thor.
There. I think it's dead now.
Oh. Got it?
Yeah.
Got the.
It's a done deal.
What?
Done deal.
That's good.
Well, we sure are opening this site up nicely. And it's kind of fun to watch the boy hard at work and enjoying his day. But I thought it'd be nice to show him there's a lot more work to prospecting than just getting the gold. But I really think he's enjoying himself anyway. Nobody likes dealing with the overburden, and it sure is a chore to shovel it off. But the hand labor is good, and it keeps your back strong and your body healthy. And you just keep thinking about the possibilities that could be waiting for you under that ground.
Big one. Get the sweet spot, huh?
Sure is a great feeling to see that overburden stripped off and the river gravels and rock begin to appear. Now we can get to de-rocking and a bulk sample of gravel to run through the high banker and a bit of gold at the end of our day. for self-preservation, it's always a good idea. Keep an eye on this young fella when he's working above you. Everything's learnt through experiences. I don't want to be on the sorry end of that stick.
Look how big that is.
Yeah.
It's got a big arc underneath it. That's interesting.
Must be something good underneath it, eh? Hope it's like a mummy tomb.
Exercise for the day. You had a big arc. Interesting. I'm gonna try to get her over.
That's the challenging part. Now it's actually down and the grooves. You have to flip it uphill. Well, technically uphill because there's a rock.
Okay, I'm gonna pry it up and you push it under. If it doesn't, it might roll itself. Under the bar, under the rock. Okay, the same thing.
Okay.
Much easier.
Well, we make a great team, and I think our future together is going to be pretty good, as no little boulder will stand in our way.
Oh, look at it, foot better, huh?
Using the things around me again, all these little rocks help prop this large boulder up on an angle for it to drop.
Yeah,
There we go.
done deal.
Well, this sampling project is opening up quite nicely. This is one of the main benefits of doing a trenching project, is a guy gets a really good view into the river structure and the general directions, which helps out in further prospecting through one's claim. We just got another block knocked down and ready for the high banker. Still have quite a bit of time left in our trip, and I'm sure the boy will enjoy every moment of it. Till next time, take care out there.